Welcome to the second edition of Wrestle Talk with Jimbo. Tonight we're going to be covering the January 26th edition of Monday Night Raw. If you haven't watched this episode of Raw, my video will contain spoilers. If you don't want spoiled, don't watch my shit. Now, Raw started out with a Randy Orton promo. This promo we saw 4 times during this episode of Raw. You know, it's once every half hour. A little bit redundant. Now, we started off with Randy Orton coming to the ring with his lawyers and his therapist, and he started talking about a disease he has called IED. And he started threatening with lawsuits and saying that the legacy was going to walk. Quite frankly, if the character is supposed to be threatening Vince and Stephanie, having Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes walk really doesn't help because they haven't done much yet. As much as I would like to see Ted DiBiase succeed, you know, this whole legacy thing is just a waste of his character. He should be doing exactly what his dad did and buying up characters, not being a lackey for an established character. Anyway, we wasted 10 minutes of Raw with Randy Orton talking. And after those 10 minutes, we saw Stephanie glaring for another 2 minutes, wasting precious TV space that could have easily been used for something, well, entertaining. When we came back on, we had our first match. It was Crime Time versus Miz and Morrison. It was a decent match, your typical tag team match that really we don't see that much anymore. Got the big guy staying outside the ring and coming in to save the day, but eventually losing it. It was a decent match. Give him credit for that. But they really didn't mention much about, you know, another title shot. It was a title shot, but we need to see more. Maybe build up to them going at No Way Out together. That'd be good. Then we got another video of Vince. We really don't need to see this. If we watched last week, we obviously know what's going on. If we watched the Rumble, we obviously know what's going on. If we watched the beginning of Raw, we know what's going on. We don't need to pound it into our heads. Now, then we had a strange thing. JBL came out to announce that if Shawn Michaels beat John Cena in a match later tonight, then JBL would be entered into the Elimination Chamber match at No Way Out. Which would have been fine if the John Cena-Shawn Michaels match was next. But it wasn't. That was later. So why did they feel that JBL needed to say that right then and there? It could have easily been said before the match started. Next, we had Kofi Kingston versus Kane for an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Now, I was actually surprised at the outcome. I figured, you know, Kofi Kingston didn't have much of a chance against Kane. That's just how they do matches. But Kofi won. And quite frankly, that's the first right thing that WWE has done in a while. They need to get the younger guys out there. They need to give them their shots to shine. Because, I mean, Kane's been around for a while. Talented, yes. But really, the new guys are what's going to be there. We need them to be shown more. And Kane, I got no beef with Kane, but Kofi Kingston definitely deserves it. He's got talent, real talent, and he needs to be shown. After that, we had yet another Randy Orton promo. Same video we saw at the beginning. But after this, they showed a video for what happened at last night's Rumble, giving away the ending so that you don't really have to buy their repeat pay-per-view that would be on tomorrow night. So that's pretty pointless. After this, we had Chris Jericho come out and address the challenge that Mickey Rourke made to him. And as things are building up, it's going to end up being Jericho versus Mickey Rourke at WrestleMania because they think it's going to build up as much hype as last year's Big Show versus Floyd Mayweather. And You know, the wrestler, I haven't had a chance to see it yet. I'm hoping to see it soon. But really, it could work with Jericho. He's got the talent to make this match work, but it'll be interesting. Mickey Rourke's definitely going to have to train differently than he did for the movie to be able to make this match look respectable.